Hello and welcome to ADS Forum. I am Sarah Messi and today we are going to talk about two human elements. They are respect and sensitivity. So to talk about this we have with us Professor D.K. Giri, Secretary General of ADS Forum, a motivational speaker and a life coach. Welcome sir. So sir, recently you've written an article in Freedom Press in English Daily which you titled as Nurturing Mutual Respect and Sensitivity. So my first question to you is, what prompted you to write that article?
You see, I've been traveling around and I've been living in Delhi, particularly this city for over 3 decades. And in public spaces, whenever I saw people jostling each other, not giving space to each other, not standing in the queue really, I found it really odd, and I said, why is it happening? In the capital of our country, we lack discipline, we lack a traffic culture, or is it lack of respect for human being itself? That really made me to think, why do people behave this way? And it dawned on me that that it is perhaps we don't have respect for each other. We don't respect the other individual, and we are also not sensitive to human life. For instance, if there is a tragedy, when people inquire about it, they would say how many people died. If it is a big number, and if it is a small number, they don't perhaps care, or they tend to downplay it. Even spiritually, when God created human beings, He created one individual. He did not create a crowd or a community. You see, so every life is important. In a person who dies in an accident or in a tragedy, think of his or her family. You see, how would they feel? So it is not the number, it is each life that is important. And in my article, I have quoted this Irish poet. I'm very fond of his lines when he says that everybody is a part of the main, nobody is an island entirely of himself, and every death diminishes me because I am concerned with the mankind. So that should be our spirit, that we should respect every human being. And from that lack of respect, I thought I should write about it, and I gave a few instances how we disrespect the fellow human being in public spaces in our behavior.
Thank you for explaining, sir. So my next question to you is, why do you think this behavior happens, this chaotic and insensitive behavior happens?
Well, I said two reasons. One is a lack of discipline, and the second is a lack of respect for each other. We think we are more important than the other, and if we are waiting in the bus top, and then we think that we should get into the bus first because our time is more important, and it's so silly because unless everybody is in, the bus will not move. So even if you are getting into the bus first, you might get a seat, but bus will not move without all the passengers really. So we should give way to others. People pushing each other and trying to get into the bus. And the other example I've given is buying in a shop, in a grocery store. You go to a shop and you see the other two people standing, but you can straight away approach the shopkeeper and say, I want this, and he will attend to you, because he knows that they have paid money or they are waiting already, they will not leave, and he will serve the person who has come latest. And if somebody comes behind you, he will serve him, and he collects a crowd, then one after another he will serve. That is very odd, and it does not happen many European countries. At least I have noticed in Britain that if you are in the queue, whatever is the amount of your purchase, you have to wait in your queue. So the person may be buying a chocolate, and other person may be buying a grocery of £100 or so. Yet he will serve the first person, then will come to the other one. Not like what we see here. So that's again not respecting, people's time and being unduly conscious of people's status, etc. So that again disturbs me. So I thought that I should write about it, and some people will read and may start thinking about it, that they should really give space to others.
Lastly, I would like to ask, how can we develop mutual respect and sensitivity?
I think it is to introspect about your individual behavior and respecting an individual. You see, our country, we have here a crowd culture and a community culture. We see a person in relation to their community. It is done politically, in religious sense, even otherwise. You see, if it is a Muslim, we look at him as a Muslim from a Muslim community, how entire Muslim community is behaving or their perception in our country. But we don't see him or that her as an individual. That is important. You see, the Western societies are based on individualism, and that is another extreme, of course, because they tend to be selfish. They do not have families or a cohesive society. In our country, that's a good thing, that we believe in community life, communityness, and also our families are well knit and strong. That's good. But within the family, an individual, or within the community also, an individual should also be respected. Their views and their position and their space has to be respected. Individualism, individual respect, and individual responsibility. These are the two things that should be embraced. You see, Gandhi talked about changing a human being, taking individual responsibility. Karl Marx said that you change a system, things will be all right, a new person will be born, new man will be born. But Gandhi said you change the individual, change the character of the individual, you will have a good society. I think you have to combine the two. But that individual responsibility, now Western society is talking about it, individual responsibility. And that is something we should recall from Gandhi's teaching and practice, and from our own traditions as well, respecting each individual. So if that thinking comes to people, then we will see a better order in public life. We should not think one is more important than the other in public space.
Thank you, sir, for your time and this inspiring discussion. Thank you, viewers, for watching. We will come again with another interesting topic. Thank you.
Thank you.